Gay set to kick off.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Got a man, it's Brown. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Titans.
So the same tandem connecting on back-to-back throws to start the game.
And maybe throwing the scouting report off just a little bit. That's not exactly what they think is going to be their #1 receiver, but he's producing already early in this game.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd. To fall back on.
is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing again is Tannehill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, Tannehill. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
A gain of 15.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. To the air again, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down, Titans.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone. Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. A 1st carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Bengals 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, we got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Burrow.
Oh, you got me. Oh, trash.
Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Man open left side is Brown. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. That'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They snap it to Tannehill. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Kamara trying again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal?
No gain on the play. It's now 4th and goal.
This is what I think I'm going to do. Y'all got to pay attention if you're in the streams. In October, I think I'm going to run 2 giveaways. I'm going to save all my quick sales starting October 1st. I'm going to reset October 1st. 2 times throughout the month. In the self-Discord, I'm going to do maybe like some $50 giveaway or something. Whoever can guess the closest amount, we have in our city. Good luck.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Here we go with Kamara. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT. PAT on the last drive. Open man completes it to Butler. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it, a gain of 12. A big first down to get away from the end zone.
13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
My record is 331 and 49.
They go play action with Burrow.
I would imagine it was probably like
Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
There's a losing record when he's on a 40-game run. Think about that.
Here's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Christian Fulton, the rookie, picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. We'll see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. Eluding the pressure right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down. They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Who in here is number 60? What was the fastest way to get there? And who are y'all using your power attacks on?
Extra point try for Gostkowski. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Titans 14, Bengals nothing.
If it's this hard to move from 50 to 52.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Use the MLB The Show
and that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And
they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And it's caught inside the 30. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. A big play there for the Bengals. 57 yards.
It goes bronze, level 1 to 100, silver, level 1 to 100, gold.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Every time you get to certain levels, like let's say you get the silver one,
from the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
In the beginning, it could be like maybe an 85. So you get them silver.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now arguably the halfway point of the season. Time flying. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
When I played 200 hours and someone got to level 50 by doing 3 hours of Jack Youngblood.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw. Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
That's what I mean, bro.
And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
This has to be a catch.
Adam Humphries on the return. The Titans take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot.
The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Tannehill on third down. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tannehill throwing again. Being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
99. You can have a crazy guard right there.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
But you have to make it hard to attain. You got to put it out. You think about how many hours people are going to be putting into the game.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And it's 21-3.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Not glitches. I wouldn't call it like a Jack Young glove.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Where you can get levels fast?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock lead.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. And they go play action now. Burrow. And the pressure gets to him again. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Take him down back at the 12-yard line.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
That way it doesn't ruin the game either.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That's my throw. That's my throw.
Burrow on play action. Under pressure, they got him again. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
I think it does.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, if I'm going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Play action. It's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He's on pace to go 6 innings.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Now it's Burrow. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. He's got his man here. It's Green. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
11-yard line.
Now Burrow on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 6. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice little gain. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
At the Titans' 5-yard line.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. J.D. McKissick, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
I know everyone always likes to compare themselves to extra athletes.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
I'm not even flinching at that.
Throwing again is Tannehill.
I'm not even flinching at that.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown.
To number 84.
Corey Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
The right side stand out there.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
What is that little?
On play action, they'll throw. He's got Green. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's...
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Jadeveon Clowney has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Why is Jimenez not playing?
On 2nd down, Burrow. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it, yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Got him in. It's Brown. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
A.J. Brown.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage at 15. It's 1st and 10. Tannehill. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown.
Corey Davis.
3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and now it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off near the 32. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Burrow from his own end zone. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he's got a new one. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To the air again, Burrow. Noodle's got it, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Got an open man, it's a new one. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Tyler Boyd, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the